today we're doing something a little different. Recently, I went to my library and I picked out these 3 books, and when I read the description on them, they all sounded really interesting, but as I actually started reading the books, I don't feel particularly compelled to finish any of them. But I thought since I got them, I'm going to do a video challenge with them. It's called 3 Books, 3 Minutes. I made it up myself, and pretty much I'm going to have 1 minute to read from the very first page and the very last page of the book, and then you guys in the comments can try to guess what the plot line to each of these books are. So here we go. Arthur stared in disbelief at the dead body sprawled across the bed. The lanky 7-year-old sank down into the wooden desk chair and ran his hands through his hair. Oh, he thought, this could be a real trouble. He shook his head. This summer was supposed to be exciting and fun and adventure, but it started badly and got steadily worse, and now this, he thought. Now what are we going to do? He took in a deep breath and let it out slowly, trying to calm his nerves and clear his thoughts. I guess I'll tell the others, he said to himself. They'll freak out, but I'll try to keep them focused. And bobbing gently at dockside, trim and clean and old and proud, the dreadnought waited quietly for her next assignment. The main breeze rustled through her rigging and the late summer sun warmed her decks. The ice would come soon, but after it would follow longer days and open waters, beckoning with promises of new adventures and a few more chances to sail. That was extremely good timing. Being a court dwarf is no easy task. I know because I failed at it. But before I tell you how I failed and how I ended up imprisoned in the star-crossed coach, bumping up and down bone-rattling roads, I will tell you a little about myself. My name is Jepp, and I was born 15 years ago in the town of Asterveld, 20 miles south of Utrecht. There is always uncertainty. No pouch of gold or star can protect us. Magdalene laughs. This is hardly reassurance, Jepp. It is the truth, but this being so, as my mother in Asterveld and the mothers I have had since have taught me, is it not better to act out of love rather than fear? Magdalene crouches down, and as our lips meet, I care not whether the world thinks us a motley pair. I care not where we will go, or what sorrows fate will inevitably bring. I care not that we face adversity by daring to look upward, for I am no longer on earth but in a heaven of my own making. Rule 1. There is nothing right, there is nothing wrong. That is the most important guideline and the hardest one for most people to understand. But I have understood it my entire life, from the moment I laid my hands on the first victim's neck to this very moment as I think about the blood under my fingernails and the body I have so recently left behind. Nothing is right and nothing is wrong. For some people a thing may be right and for others it may be wrong. There is no greater truth to morality. It is merely an opinion. I don't know if I'm Kit or Diana anymore. I hate Diana, but I don't know for sure if that's self-loathing. I'm standing in a fork in the road. Around me is a vast, desolate desert. There's a signpost, but the signs are blank, and as far as I can see, both roads look exactly the same. I hold my hands out to Alex. Arrest me, I tell him. I'm the perfect killer. So, how'd you like the books? Really interesting, right? Like the whole 1 minute of it. Yeah. Tell me what you thought each book was about, like the plot line or just the general idea of it in the comment section down below. And you're not allowed to look it up on Wikipedia or whatever, because that's totally cheating. If you're interested in checking out any of those books, I'm sure that the information was on the screen somewhere as I was reading it, and I'll also have the description of each book in the box below. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today, Sarah. I hope you have an awesome day and an awesome rest of your week. Alright, I'll see you on Tuesday. The end.